heard about this, you're just underneath a rock. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been traded. Well, the Heat has won the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade-off. Now, mind you, this has not been confirmed by the league, but the Bucks went ahead and put in for that. So they're fixing to trade him. The Heat's fixing to scoop up Giannis along with and scooping up Bobby Porter.
Sorry, guys, for his animal, his dog. You were supposed to take it out earlier.
I did take it out earlier. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. My co-host, if you could hold on real quick.
Of course, yes, I can entertain the people because I'm the only mature one here. So how you guys doing? Do you guys know me? So I want to make a special announcement before you guys. Okay, never mind. He's back. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'll talk to you guys later about it.
Okay. Talking to him about what, huh?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
What you talking about, sucker?
Nothing. It wasn't about the shirt or anything, sir.
All right. Yeah. So he's gaining Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. In this trade, the Bucks got 3 first-round picks, 1 pick swap, 2 and a second-round pick. They also acquired, let's see here, Taylor Hunter, Keely Wars, James Request Jr., and Kempens Jackson. So I think, now this is me, I think it's a fair trade. He's good.
To Miami? So you think this is a good trade?
I think so.
I was just asking, man. Don't.
No.
No.
I'm confident with it. No, like I said, I think so. Yes. Like I said, the Bucks got a lot, but like I said, for what they wanted, what Miami's trying to build, they're trying to build a team that's going to take it all the way. And I see the vision. Yes, I think.
So how did we found out about this?
Shoot, I found out through ESPN.
So you found out through that. So I'm going to tell you how we found out, the fans, TikTok.
Okay.
He did a video. It says, dance if you're getting traded. And he was dancing. And that was before ESPN. That's how we found out that he was getting traded. Mm. Everybody thought it was a joke. Hey, man. What? Nah. I thought it was a joke, too. When he was dancing, I was like, yeah. I said, wait, what did he say? So then news came out he was getting traded. I said, well, that's not a way that I want to, that I want to find out that he was traded. Now, do I think that he's going to do good in Miami? I said no. So the reason I don't think he's going to do good in Miami is because that Boston, he's from Boston. Boston, you got cold, ice. You got, even though I know it's different when you're playing because they're playing inside, it's a different environment. And in Boston, it's not that much activities to do to get caught with and in trouble with in Boston compared to Miami. Now, I'm not saying the brother about to go make that thing jiggle and wiggle in Miami, but I'm telling you, the women, they already know he coming through. So they're going to be right there at the airport.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the brother married or not. I don't know. But that don't mean anything to a certain degree. But like I said, it's to me, I think it's a bad look in Miami. Miami is a fast city. Boston isn't as much of a fast city to Miami. But I mean, I wish him good luck. Now, I'm gonna tell your team to write this team down. Who's on the Timberwolves? You know him.
Oh,
Well, you know the brother name.
I'm gonna say
But you know who's
Yeah,
you know
Ant.
what is
Yeah.
his name? Ant. Is it
Ant.
Ant?
Ant.
Yeah. So the Hornets. I wonder how you feel about this. The Hornets traded one of the Marlo, one of the brothers.
Yeah.
They traded to the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
Now the dad suggested that they need a trade that he wouldn't have all his boys playing on one team. I don't think that's going to happen. Now the Timberwolves. Look. Now, look, I think they're going to do some noise. I think they're going to do something. Now, do I think they're going to take it out of the way? I don't think so. But the Hornets, he had to be worth it, bro. They gave up a lot, bro. They gave up now I had to write this down. They gave up their round for 2033, which is crazy, Hill. It's only 2026. So they gave up their first round for that year. They gave up three first round picks for 2028, 2029, and 2030. And they gave up 3 second round picks for 2029, for 2032, 2033. Now, LaMelo, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Brother, you better be worth it. Man, you better be worth it, bro. Because, I mean, they're giving up a lot. They're giving up a lot. Because I think they also traded for LaMelo and Josh Green. Sorry, guys. Devin having a little technical difficulty problems. So I'm gonna continue, guys. Having little problems over there. It's internet. He didn't pay enough money for his internet. So that's what happened when you're behind on your internet. They probably cut it. So shout out to the Hornets. You guys gave up a lot. So I got another topic for you guys. So I want to speak on let's swing it to the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. Now I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's a wide receiver. So Denzel, I'm probably gonna mess up his last name. Denzel Mims. He signed with the Dallas Cowboys from the Jets. Now, look here. I don't think we don't need any more wide receivers. And when I seen that report, it was funny. Dallas Cowboys, we good. We need more people on the defense, which I think that's a problem. And especially with him coming from the Jets. Hey, look, guys, he back. He paid his bill, prepaid. He put He put more money down.
I'm sorry, but
it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to talk to my internet provider, bro. Because for a minute, I was fighting. I ain't gonna lie.
What? No. You need to fight that debit card and the funds that you don't have. No. So, guys, he's back. You know, I told you he was having some internet problems. He's on a prepaid plan.
Hey, yo.
So, like I was saying about Denzel, he signed with the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's gonna be a big bust. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be on the first, second, or third stream. I don't know, but we don't need him. But you know, we go from there. And so that's my Cowboy thing. You know, go Cowboys.
Hey, you think y'all gonna get this Super Bowl this year?
Okay, so of course a typical fan would say yes. I definitely say that the Cowboys, so the picks that I'm seeing with the draft and what I'm seeing with training, I definitely can see that we're going to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And like I said, you know, I really watch the Cowboys, you know, whether it's on Facebook, because like I said, they got the page, it show a lot compared to what the other networks be showing. It show when they practicing, Dak and all that. So I definitely say I can see that we have good vibes and we ready. And I think Messi, didn't Messi play in Dallas?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you know, I'm not a fan of Messi, but you know, Messi came to Dallas, and we can say that he blessed the stadium.
He blessed the stadium. Is that what we're saying? So, he blessed the stadium.
If we lose, we know it's because of Argentina. So that's our excuse for this year. So
not because it's Argentina.
If we win, thank you, Argentina. So, look, just saying.
You heard it here live, ladies and gentlemen.
What else you got for me for sports, my brother?
All right, because we're cooking along. To wrap it up, brother, I got wrap it up. We got Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. All right. Now now Texas did pretty good for another. Like I said, these were both teams played away. They were playing in Toronto, so they did pretty good. They won by 1 point, but they still went up there and they didn't lose. That's the main goal that I'm getting at right now. Like I said, in the first half, in the first inning, Texas got on the board with a 3-piece. I know. I was like, quarter inning. Okay. So at the first inning, Texas got on the board with a 3-piece. Toronto still not on board. Second inning, both teams not on the board. Third inning, Texas getting on the board again with another 2-piece. Toronto still not on the board. All the way up until about the 8th inning, Toronto decides to lock in, put 4 on the board. But at this point, it's already solidified. Around the 9th inning, nobody could still get on the board, ending the game out 5-4. The Rangers have a lot of good motion going on. I like it what I'm seeing from that end of the state. Like they're locked in. They're picking and choosing these wins. Like it's as tough as it is to say, they're picking and choosing, these calls that they're deciding to put, these players that they're deciding to put in. Like I said, they know when to put their heavy hitters in to start out right. And then, they'll be like, all right, come rest. Don't get injured. Because they're trying to avoid what the Astros have going on and just be riddled with injuries. They're trying to avoid that.
Oh, so the Astros have a lot of injuries?
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries going on. That's why. There's a lot of injuries.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Why did you file for it, bro? Oh, man. So that's what we're using?
Bro, it ain't that's what we're using. That's the truth. The truth, Cedric. All right, bro. You know what you are, bro? You're a Debbie Downer. You're a Debbie Downer, bro. And every time I bring some news to you, and I'm telling you
close to the mic. You're going in and out. Close to the mic.
Oh my God, why am I going in and out?
I don't know why. Yeah, in
it's actually weird.
I told you about that, bro. No. I mean,
maybe
people that pay their bills on time, we know.
But like I said, don't be a Debbie Downer. All right, you're being a Debbie Downer. Like I said, it happens. It happens to any team. Like I said, you have a season where you're really good, you're cooking, and you ain't got no injuries. Then you have a season where everybody getting hurt. This is where we at with it right now.
So it's baseball. Like, what are they getting hurt? Like, what is it?
So many things go wrong. Like, you don't understand.
Okay, but what?
Like, the ball could be thrown the wrong way and hit your batter. A pitcher could pull a muscle while throwing said ball. You're sliding, they steal a base. Crack, snap, pop. Come on, bro.
We're going to have a bad score. Bad stats.
All right, bro.
Okay. I mean, I see it, but I mean, it's not really physical, bud.
What do you mean? This is a physical game. All right, bro. All right. Go on somewhere.
Not like football.
All right. Football is a contact sport. Of course, you're going to get more injuries in that than you do this. It is what it is. But like I said, I appreciate my awesome co-host for picking it up when my internet decided to take a duke. This has been my sports segment with Hill, and I'm going to kick it off to my brother for his pocket watch.